And my backstory is, when I was younger, I did not know what I wanted to do. So I started thinking about it.
Wait, hold on. You got somebody video? You got somebody videotaping you? I'm sorry, I didn't see. No, I was looking for someone in the back. No. Okay, continue.
So like I said, when I was younger, I did not know what I wanted to do. So I figured out that I had time since I was young. So when people would tell me that since I was young, I didn't have to sweat it, so I put it off until I graduated high school. And when I looked around, I saw that everyone had a plan or idea of like what they wanted to do. So when I thought about it, because I was freaking out because I'm a nervous person half the time because everyone has an idea and I don't. So what I thought was, I like photography. I grew up around people who did photography all the time. So I thought about it and I want to be a photojournalist. These are the pictures. As you can see, these are cameras that photojournalists actually use. And certain situations, you have to go into battle since you have to get the perfect shot. And right now, since I don't have a camera, I do have a GoPro I use occasionally when I do want to take pictures. And I have my video camera. So it takes pictures too, so not just video. My purpose is I love taking pictures. Being able to capture a picture is pretty much tell a story that's not spoken through words. So what I thought was, since I love taking pictures, and when I was a kid, people told me stories and just like fairy tales and ghost stories about how like different things relate, and usually they don't have to tell by the story, they tell by the pictures, because when you look at a picture, you can always interpret what you think is going on, because a picture is not a movie, so you have to figure out what you think the picture is trying to tell you. So with my passion for taking pictures, it helped build my confidence, and I was being able to at least hold a camera has helped me a long way for my career. And some people like taking pictures, others like me truly are happy behind the camera, because as you can see, I'm not a person who speaks a lot and I get nervous quite quickly. These are pictures I took. This is of my brother's cake when he turned, I believe, 17. And this is when I went to a food critic convention, and I just absolutely had to take that picture because they came in third, but it was absolutely beautiful, and I didn't taste it myself, but other people told me it tastes really, really well. And I was bored, and my uncle fell asleep, so I decided to just take a picture of him, and so I was bored, so that's pretty sad. I don't really have a reason for that. When I was at Valencia, I took a strength quest, and it really opened my eyes because it helped identify 5 themes that relate to who I am as a person and help me with my career. And the 2 themes I believe that really helped me with my career was adaptability and input. With adaptability, I'm the person that goes with the flow. It's the person now. People who take things as they come. So it's perfect as a photojournalist because you don't really know where you're going next and who you take a picture of. So it's more of just going with flow. Input, it's you collect information, ideas, history, or even relationships. And it's perfect because when you take a picture, you're collecting information. You may not be collecting information through words, but that picture can speak 1,000 words. My academic pathway. First, I started at Valencia College, the East Campus. For 2 years I went there, got my associate's degree in general studies. Before I started my dream, I wanted to experience college life before becoming completely dedicated to my craft. Also, I didn't know if I was ready to go to the busy city of New York City, which I then went to a 3-year degree, bachelor degree, for photography at the New York Film Academy. As you can see, this is the logo, and I'll put you know the link to the logo. The pricing. I know that college is very pricey, but the schools I went to were perfect for my budget, since I was a college student that was not really rich. The New York Film Academy, each semester is $1,300 to $800. So me being there for 3 years in total, I spent $41,400. New York is a really expensive city, so what I did before I got there was save up enough money I could for when I got during my 2 years at Valencia. Also, I knew that wouldn't completely hold me over, so what I did was I applied for the federal Pell Grant, and the maximum Pell Grant I was awarded was $5,815. And my career pathway. These are the skills, and I figured that I had to have a portfolio of pieces of my work to stand by it at all times. And these are the skills I need to have. I need to have ambition, eye for detail, business aptitude, creativity, and etc. So I have a video of a person who is a photojournalist right now, and this is the daily, what they see daily.
The vehicle is going to be continuing northbound on the 605 go from Alondra to the
With all these calls, I mean, anything can happen any time with this job. So the fact that we have to check this is one thing, but like today we're doing something pretty routine. I have 2 assignments. We're going to a vigil later at 6:30, and then right after that we're going to go see some Clipper fans at a local restaurant and see how rowdy they get for an assignment. With a press pass and being a member of the press, a photojournalist, there's a lot of privileges that come to you over just being a regular photographer. For the most part, a regular photographer, if someone just picked up a camera on the street and walked over to a situation on the corner where it was police taped off or something, they're not going to get in. Like, the police are going to tell them, all right, the public needs to stay back. But in a lot of circumstances, they'll have a designated area where they'll let the press come in and get their shot. I've been working for newspapers for more than 15 years, covering everything from local news to high school sports. Working in the Los Angeles area, I've had the opportunity to cover big events like the Academy Awards, where I get to photograph celebrities on the red carpet, to going to Laker games where I get to shoot courtside right underneath the basket. This job is just really unique. It gives you an opportunity to see and do things that you would never do in your normal everyday life. I feel like I'm kind of a fly on the wall. I get to witness life, watch history unfold. I've actually had the opportunity to photograph 3 U.S. presidents during my time at the newspaper. So I just feel that this job is just giving me such a great opportunity to just see so many things. I'm out in the field every day. I don't know who I'm going to meet or where I'm going to be until I get that assignment from my editor, and it just keeps it exciting. Every day is just a new day, and it's fun to see what you're going to do and how you're going to cover something and what kind of picture you're going to get. So I really enjoy it, and I'm just really happy that I have a job that I'm excited to go to every day. My name is Sean Hiller, and I'm a photojournalist.
As you can see, that is one thing that a photojournalist does. But by me going to the New York Film Academy, it opened up many doors for me to work at the Elle magazine, or the American Society of Media Photographers. As I am a freelance photographer, I do go to different jobs whenever I can find them. So those are not completely 100% my job title, because I just float wherever I go. For my career interview, I did a person that I know from since I was a child, and her name is Jen Adams, and she's the owner and a photographer herself. She owns the Jennifer Adam Photography group or company. She's worked there for 17 years since she did create it. And she started with no money and then just wanted to try something new. So back in that time, it was kind of easy to jump into a career because like a lot of people, like when you jumped into a career, you didn't have to have experience. It's more of experience when you go. So what she told me was that since I have such opportunity now, since we have more classes I can take and schools I can go to, that I should shadow people to get more experience and figure out like what type of photography I want to get into, since she does weddings and sports and events, whatnot. So based off of her interview, she helped me figure out that I want to be a photojournalist and then I didn't want to just do certain events. And that's my accomplishment.